sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm just a little embarrassed, that's all.
Embarrassed? Why?
I didn't know Sean had a girlfriend, did you?
Sean? No, I'm sure he's got plenty of them.
Great.
Why?
Nothing. Never mind. Just one of those days.
Well, I guess, well, did you hear about Mob Princess?
Oh, no.
No?
What now?
No. Actually, it's good news. I think they pulled the plug.
No. Christina? She did it?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. All I know is that the cameraman was packing up at the house, and he said that Trey had shut down production.
Good. The sooner he leaves town, the better. When's he leaving?
That's the kicker. I wouldn't count on Trey going anywhere anytime soon.
Princess is no more than Troy, what's his name, has no need to stick around. You know?
Trey.
Whatever. She was only encouraging him because she wants to get back at me and her father.
Well, yes and no.
She likes him, doesn't she?
Yes, a lot. And when she told Trey, he said that he couldn't go out with her as long as they were working together. And then suddenly he shut down the whole production.
He canceled the show so he could date her.
I don't know, it's a definite possibility.
He's such a manipulator. He's a user.
No, I wouldn't say that he has an ulterior motive here. It's very well, he just realized the show wasn't working, so he shut it down.
When did this happen?
A little while ago. Christina and I were in the middle of a conversation about her and Trey, and then suddenly it went from that to me and Jason and whether or not we would ever get back together.
You were happy with Jason at one point because I've got the wedding pictures to prove
Yeah, I know. Believe me.
Well, you know, he wasn't my first choice, but I did come around eventually. Until he proved that he was unable to show you or your baby any support.
Mom,
well, I'm
come
not
on.
crying. I'm not. I just want to know how things stand between the two of you.
They don't.
You know all this. You know, Sam blames me for the baby's death, and she can't forgive me. I guess some things you can't get past.
When was the last time?
You saw Jason?
Yes. Last night he came to the office.
Okay, so how did things go? Were you happy? Did you talk?
I thought you weren't going to pry.
You have to resolve this with Sam. At least talk to him.
Honey, you have to be willing to hear each other out.
Yeah, but talking isn't going to solve anything, Mom. That much I do know.
I don't blame you for being angry with him. You wouldn't have ended up at that godforsaken motel.
I don't want to go over this again. Who did what did who, and who was wrong and who was right. The whole point is that whatever happened caused this distance between us, and we can't seem to find our way back together again.
I've tried to reach out to Sam, but something always happens.
Like what?
Distance between the two of you may seem hopeless at the moment, but I'm an attorney. I bring warring parties together all the time. The secret is you just put the two people in a conference room, walk away, wait it up.
It's not just two people anymore.
What do you mean?
Hi. Sonny, you remember Dr. Keenan?
Mr. Grinthos? Elizabeth suggested we try this place for lunch. I hear the ribs are pretty good.
After the baby died, I really didn't know what to do with myself, and I started taking these long walks on the pier. And one night, John McBain was there.
Am I gonna like where this is headed?
No more than Jason liked where it wound up.
I'm glad we could do this at the spur of the moment.
Yeah, you said you wanted to try the ribs. They're the best here.
What was that about?
Mom, John was dealing with his own problems that night, and he had a bottle with him, and I helped him finish it. Not that that matters. I'm not going to make any excuse. It was two people who needed comfort, and that's the bottom line.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about. She just introduced me to a psychiatrist who's been treating Kate for months. Was that for your benefit?
No, I've met Dr. Keenan.
You know what I'm talking about. Is there something
So when you say you kissed John McBain, well, a little peck on the cheek?
No, it means we were both alone and hurting, and we both needed some sort of comfort. It was that kind of a kiss.
So it was serious.
Oh, it gets worse. Jason saw us.
McBain and Sam? Son of a bitch.
I know. No, I had to get away, and I went up to the bridge to think. And Elizabeth was there.
I know how it sounds, but I was not the only one who was wrong. If you can even call it wrong.
No, I'm not judging you. I'm just surprised.
Surprise? Do you want to hear a surprise? And let's talk about what Jason did.
Elizabeth, are you sure you're comfortable here?
Yeah, why not?
Well, your friend.
You and Elizabeth, I mean, that's, a lot of history, a lot of pain.
Yeah, no.
I guess you weren't thinking about that when you were kissing her.
That's just juvenile. You kiss McBain, so then Jason kisses Elizabeth?
The last thing I want is to hurt Elizabeth. Or Sam. They've both been hurt enough.
But here's the thing. No matter what's happened, Sam is still your wife.
So Jason admits that he kisses another woman.
No, Mom, it's not just another woman. Please, let's be clear on that. John and I, we were two people that were sharing a bad moment, but Jason and Elizabeth, they had a baby together. And it doesn't matter that Jake is gone, they still share this connection.
Okay, so he hurt you again. Not the first time. Apparently it won't be the last. What do you want to do? Do you want a divorce? What stops you from patching things up with Jason?
Because what if deep down I can't forgive him? I know myself, Mom. I'm gonna keep trying to find ways to punish him, and I can't do that to him. I love him too much.
Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to let someone go.
I can't make any decisions right now. I'm too confused.
If you decide you want out, I can represent you for free. And I'm the best there is.
You are the best there is. Speaking of, is there any way you can get me out of this parking ticket?
No way.
No.
Consider it a lesson in staying too long in a place you shouldn't be. I adore you.
I love you.
Love you too.
Hey, I need your help.
Sam? What's going on?
Well, it's not me, technically. It's John.
McBain?
Yes.
What happened?
Nothing. Well, something, but Todd deserved it.
Manning? Start from the beginning.
Mom, are you okay?
No, I just thought a nice glass of wine and a bubble bath might end the day. But, bailing out John McBain's a close second.
It really would mean a lot.
Have you considered the complications?
I know if this is going to cause trouble for you and Sonny, I will personally talk to him
Forget
myself.
it. Call that a conflict of interest with my dad. Have you met Todd Manning? He's definitely not the most
Talking
stable guy on
about
the planet.
complications for me, I'm talking about complications for you, McBain, you, Jason. You really want to get into that?
I'm already in the middle of John's affairs.
Do I want to know what that means?
Okay, well, the reason why John went after Todd is because Todd sent John's girlfriend a picture.
Oh, of what?
Us kissing.
Somebody's following you around
can
at every
we
given moment.
Talk about this in the car, please. I don't want to make this worse.
I'm going to the police station. Bye, honey.
Bye, guys.
Sam, it's been so long. How is life after Jason? I hear you've been filling the void with Lieutenant McBain.
Thank you for coming. I'm sorry about this setup here, but I'm a little immobilized.
Yeah, I'm going to take care of that. Officer Padilla, please. Can you uncuff him? He is a decorated veteran of the Lambview Police Department and as well as the FBI, so he doesn't pose a risk.
Didn't want to cover him in the first place.
I'm sure you feel the same way about me.
Not a chance.
Well, a competent lawyer could probably change all that.
You're looking in my direction, are you?
I could pay.
With what?
Stephen Lars will pay. My son doesn't want to see me sent away again. He loves his mother.
Or her.
No. You think Stephen Lars is going to run to your rescue? You drugged his current girlfriend and murdered his ex.
Things aren't always what they seem, Samantha. Especially in your sad, pathetic little world.
Me? I'm sad and pathetic? Look at you. You're going off the firm cliff. It's over, Heather.
On the contrary, it's just beginning.
Just when I didn't think you could get any crazier.
Watch your words.
Or what?
Or I won't tell you what I know.
Let's go.
It's about your baby.
Has any interested in listening to her deluded ramblings?
Is that true?
Just say what you have to say. No, stop it.
She's
It's okay.
manipulative.
I don't care. No, she's not. There's no chance she can. What is it? What's the information? What do you know about my baby?
Not so fast. First, your mother has to agree to represent me.
This is not a negotiation.
Halt my transfer, get all the charges dropped. Then all will be revealed.
At the risk of stating the obvious, you are out of your mind.
Mom, I think that maybe we should probably
No,
listen.
absolutely not. I am not facilitating her reign of terror.
Your mom's probably right, Sam.
Oh, and by the way, I could do everything that you want me to do and more because I'm that good. Too good to waste my time defending a sociopath.
You're right to Fern Cliffs here.
But Stephen Lawrence hasn't come yet.
Imagine that. Let's go.
She's on her way out.
Good riddance.
Give my regards to your mother.
Know the drill, detective. Go ahead, book me.
You know what? This could be about my mother. You want to give me a minute?
I ain't going anywhere.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay, maybe there's something we can do.
Possibly, if I take the case. But I don't need another problem client. Are you going to be a problem?
No, ma'am.
Oh, see, mamming me is a problem.
No, Miss Davis.
Much better. Let's get to work.
Where do we stand?
Coincidentally, I'm standing in the exact spot that I was standing in when you called 10 minutes ago. I'm waiting for your friend, John McBain.
What do you mean, he's still in lockup?
Yeah, I understand they're bringing him up right now.
Well, what's taking so long? Shouldn't he have some, preferential treatment or something?
Sweetie, I know that you're worried, but you need to relax and you need to stop calling me so I can do my job, which I can't do if you call me every minute. Okay?
Okay. Okay, I'll back off. Just help him, please.
I'll do my best.
Well, what happened? John McBell?
Why don't you ask him?
Well, what happened? Did John McBell?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
He made bail.
Turns out it wasn't necessary.
Manning dropped the charges.
Yesterday, Todd was so determined to press charges. What changed his mind?
I don't know. I'm not sure I care.
You're still going after Natalie.
I'm on the next flight to London, assuming my passport shows up.
Okay. Have you heard from your friend from the State Department?
No, I couldn't take any calls while I was in lockup, so I should probably check in with them.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Yes, of course. Wow, for everything. Thank you.
Despite how everything's gone in the past few months, he seems like an honorable guy.
He is. I just want him to have the chance to get to London and explain everything to Natalie.
You sure that's what you want?
But for him to reunite with his family? Absolutely.
Sweetie, you can deny it, you can try to rationalize it, but there's clearly something going on between the two of you, and whatever it is, you both need to deal with it.
So, did you get your passport?
Looks like I don't need it. Apparently, Natalie and Liam are back in Landview.
A restraining order?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Who's it from?
Buchanan Enterprises. Clint Buchanan, also known as Natalie's father.
Well, Mr. Buchanan couldn't have secured this on his own.
There's no way Vicki Lord went along with this.
No, Natalie did. She signed it. Apparently, that photo had a profound effect on her.
Well, you know what? If Natalie doesn't want to see me right now, that's her choice. But Liam is my son, and she can't just keep him from me.
John, you and Natalie weren't married, so it may not be that simple. I'm going to have to check the Pennsylvania statutes, but if you didn't already establish paternity within the courts, you may not automatically get custodial rights.
No, I already missed out on part of his life. He was kept from me.
Okay, well, one thing you're not going to do is go charging in there and try to get your son and violate the restraining order, because it's just going to make things worse.
No, this is crazy, all right? I hurt Natalie. I understand that. I'm taking full responsibility for that. But there's no way she can punish me by taking my son from me. I'm going to go see her right now.
Kate, you are not going to force a confrontation, because you will not only weaken your case, you may put yourself in a position where you will lose custody of your son permanently. Is that what you want?
Sam is dealing is my son as much as he is Natalie's, all right? So if Nana doesn't want to face me, that's fine. But you can't take my boy away from me. Hey, Clint, buy every lawyer in the state. I don't care. I'm coming for my son.
You do realize that that's not helping your case, because that could be perceived as a threat.
I don't care, all right? I don't care. They're not taking... He just said they're going to take my son away from me.
You need to care, and you need to relax and stop giving Natalie ammunition to get permanent custody of your son.
I've got a question. Could I possibly talk to Natalie? There's no restraining order against me.
Yes, there is, from your mother. That's a terrible idea. What part of that do you think would be a good idea?
Because I could explain to her what happened.
It's guaranteed to backfire.
I can't even listen to this, all right? I'm not going to sit around here while my son is 3 hours away from me.
That's exactly what you're going to do, why we established the proper paperwork to establish paternity for you, and I'm sure that the court will uphold your rights as a parent, but this is not going to happen overnight.
Wait, Mom, does that mean you're taking on his case?
Do you want me to help you?
I need to see my son. I need you to make that happen.
Okay. Calm down. I'm going to go to the office, and I'm going to go over some papers.